Hey everyone. Ooh, yes. That tea is so good. It's early. Y'all know I'm a mom, so mom's always tired. But it's another day. I feel blessed. It's not only another day, but we're about to go into another astrological new year, which is what this reading is going to be about. It's going to be about the cosmic new year coming upon us. It is the spring equinox, which I believe is the 20th this year, March 20th. But some of the cool parts about the spring equinox this year is that there's going to be some cosmic events that are going to affect us all. As a collective in our subconscious area, because Pluto is going to be going into Pisces, which is a deep subconscious sign. You know, it's already Pisces season currently, and Pisces has to do with your shadow side. It has to do with your spirituality, with your emotional compatibility, divine feminine, mother wounds, things of that nature with the Pisces energy. And then Pluto, you know, underworld, rebirth, transformation, death as well. So we could be experiencing themes in like our Piscean affairs, such as like our mothers and the woman in our life, as well as seeing a whole collective and generation of women transforming, transcending. That's also what Pisces, not Pisces, but Pisces can transcend. It can transmute. Pluto is transforming and transcending because it's that deep transmuting. You know, it's a more harsher water energy, and Pluto is also ruled by Scorpio, so that's also why those death themes are coming in. And then Venus is going to be in Aries. The sun will be in Aries by the time of the spring equinox. So with that being said, not only will we feel personally charged to go toward the things that we desire and that we love, but we're also gonna feel like really amped up about the people, places, things that we love, about our work as well. This is even feeling like I'm hearing like fast money, so it could either be coming in or people seeking fast money. But with that Aries energy, you want to be cautious because it is like fire energy, obviously out of control, but more so than the others because it's like really that first initial spark. And if you can't control a spark, no plug, no flick, it just be happening. Like, you know how like electric fires just like, and you're like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's that Venus and Aries type of energy. Like it just like, I'm hearing like it just clicked, it just snapped into me. Okay, so another important thing for the spring equinox that week, Mars is gonna go into Cancer, so we're also going to be feeling very emotional. And Mars in Cancer is actually a detrimental place because Mars is a masculine planet. It's the planet of action, and Cancer is a freaking homebody. So with that being said, you know, there will be some conflict around taking action, whether you feel fulfilled or feeling like it will be accepted, the actions and decisions that you make. However, Spirit is saying take action on the things that you love with that Mars and Cancer. Like you're doing things that you love and going towards the things that you love that bring you peace and comfort, peace of mind too, you know, when you're in your safe place. Okay, so those are just some cosmic events that are going to be important. And then some things that I was picking up just in general while getting ready for this reading, paper clips. So this was like literally I found a paper clip and I was just like, huh? But Spirit could be saying right now to make sure that you get everything organized, get your paperwork together, your information, anything that you're collecting or compositing, making sure you're keeping that all together with this incoming new season. This is definitely like having all your, having all your eggs lined up. I don't know what the fucking expression is. Okay. And then I removed something from my eye. It was an eyelash, but I feel like a lot of the distortion, a lot of the illusion will be removed. We're going to have more clarity. This incoming year is not going to be like, oh, this and that behind my back. Like, it's clear as fucking day. Anything that's going on. There's no kind of deceit that we're allowing to dictate our perspective as well too. So we're like seeing things for what they are, this incoming spring equinox and astronomical new year. And then I also saw a rainbow in the cloud, and I was like, yo, what? This is crazy. So it was crazy because it was not rain or anything. Hey, it wasn't rain or anything, and I'm like, what is going on here? But it looked like a miracle the way that I was looking at this cloud. So we're definitely going to be experiencing miracles as a collective, especially when a lot of things like death, rebirth, transmuting happen. Like, a lot of people only talk about the downside of that, like the endings, the closings and stuff. But whenever you have that, there's a new beginning somewhere. You just have to redirect either your actions or your vision to see it. And sometimes that just takes moving in a more grounded way. And then lastly, I saw, like, for this astronomical new year, Spirit was like, beware of scavengers, or like people that deplete you. And when I say scavengers, it's basically like people like energy vampires and things like that. Or even things that drain you that are vampiric, you know. As far as the people, what I was seeing is like, you have to be aware that these scavengers, they don't care. They're going to get the energy, the resource, whatever it is that they desire to take from you, from something, somewhere, or something. So to them, you are just a source of whatever they desire. So this is why you have to be cautious of this incoming year as well. And then I was seeing that our mind is bringing in clarity to our relationships and emotions. That could be where a lot of the distortion and all of that craziness was before. But you're going to be like, oh, no. No, I get it. I get it. And then we have your heart also opening to more new things on the horizon. And that's why I was like, we got to be aware that even when we have these endings, these big transformations, there's things coming in. Like, as long as you're alive, you have the potential for something new to bloom, to unfurl. Nothing stays stagnant, even at the end of its season, you know? Even when plants and things go within for the winter, their energy is not stagnant. It's within and it's developing. So that way, when it's time for them to unfurl and to rebloom again, that it can be even more miraculous, more tremendous. You know what I mean? And that's what it's like when you go through those rebirths. You have to go within sometimes and really conserve your energy to make sure that you are making sure when you come back, I guess, to the forefront to become a player of whatever situation you're in, you have more energy to invest to show up the way that you really want to. Okay? And then the confirmation was like, I was literally, when I was meditating and receiving this information, I was like just staring there, and I looked at my phone. It was 7:11, and then I looked up, and my spirit bird, my spirit animal, flew by, and I'm like, what? So our spirit guides are also bringing in these blessings, especially if you've been praying, connecting with them. Like, there is just going to be like, you know, synchronicity after synchronicity, blessing after blessing, because you guys have been doing the work and things like that necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna get into these cards and I'm gonna see what messages we have, just to see what's popping this spring equinox, this new year, you know. Let me just get some tea. Ooh, my hand's tingling. Yes. We're going to be kicking off the spring equinox very busy. In a good way, busy. Okay? So, we're going to get some messages from our ancestors as a collective, just some general messages, and then see what kind of events that could be occurring throughout this new astronomical new year. Okay? So, let's get started calling upon the uplifted ancestors, angels, and guides of everyone watching this video. Thank you for the answers needed to know for their highest best self, as well as protection from what the circumstances, negative energies, entities, seen and unseen. I pray the divine flame continue to lead the way to the divine path of destiny, as well as the masterful plan of love. Wow, look what fell on the floor while I'm shuffling. Enjoy new beginnings. Yes. Celebrate, socialize, change. And that's also what that Pluto energy is, changing, shifting. Hey, is also that transformation, those new beginnings, endings, beginnings, like not just endings. And then we have fearlessness, courage, warrior. This is us stepping into our power too. Okay. What messages do we have for us as a collective for this spring equinox and astronomical new year? What messages do we have for us as a this spring? Sorry, y'all. I was getting a call. Yeah, for the spring equinox and astronomical new year. What messages do you have for us, Spirit? Ooh. Let's see. Wow. Mic drop. Do you see this? We have our dead here. Ay, Dios míos. Woo! Wow, look. Yo. Because the birds was flying over there, okay? So you could be seeing, again, those spirit animals, those birds, those messages, like signs from heaven, giving you that clarity, that peace of mind, the reassurance from your ancestors, from your spirit family, soul family, things of that nature. We're connecting with our dead, our spirit guides more as we transform with that Pluto and Pisces too. We are doing a lot of candle magic. We're giving lots of offerings. We are communing actually with our dead, like actually on a soul level, seeing them, even though they're not physically there, but seeing them in our lives, present day to day. We are going to see that Pluto and Pisces, that I can't see it, but it's really there, right? Like Scorpio is that intangible material energy. That's all spiritual energy. And then Pisces is already a spiritual energy. It's going to be a very, very spiritual time this new year that we're having, this rebirth. Okay. And this could even be feeling like we are like having ancestors reborn here. Our passed over loved ones reborn as we connect with new energies that come into our lives, whether it's bringing into, like a new life, like pregnancies and rebirthing an ancestor. Definitely see that Halloween is going to be something significant as well regarding just the spirit guides in general. Obviously, they expect y'all to give them offerings and things like that. But with this hair, I definitely see, again, that matriarch feminine energy. If you could see, it's a woman leading the dead here. So we have the matriarchs, the mothers. This is living and not guiding us from the ethereal plane. Our matriarchs, maternal energies. If you could see, you see how the women are looking at that? You see how they're looking at that? It's like they're looking at this candle and all of the energy of the dead, the spirits, she's literally holding the candle and they're looking at it. So as we're even, I'm hearing like we're doing fire gazing, like staring into candles, and that's like a seer type of energy, and getting messages, connecting with our dead like that when we are giving offerings and just connecting in general. And then I'm seeing, I believe these are lilies, carnations. Definitely the flowers that Santa Muerte likes are significant. I can't even think of this name because these are not lilies. But these flowers, like definitely giving more flowers to the people in our lives as well. We're giving them the appreciation, the gratitude that they deserve while they're here living too. You know how someone says, I wish I could have did that while they were still here. You can. Give them their flowers, their blessings, their grace. Don't wait until it's too late. Yeah. And I definitely feel like a lot of the masculine energy is still being transmuted. I feel like masculines who are connected with their spiritual self, they're going into introspection. They're communing with their guides before they make decisions. Masculines definitely have their eyes on feminine right now. Like they're taking the lead from them instead of being like, we're in charge and in control. Like now they're like, wait, wait, hold on. She's on to something. Yeah. That's the energy we're going into with Pluto and Pisces. That's revolutionary divine feminine energy. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Bro. Because the energy, it feels so good. It feels so crisp. Like that organize, re-energize, clear, positive space, harmony. We're going to be seeing that in our lives. And I feel like, especially with the changes that women need regarding their lives, the changes they need to transcend, different types of reform and things like that, I'm hearing. This is all to elevate the collective, but we're going to be seeing it starting from women and recognizing now that women are the ones that, first of all, we're all coming from you guys, right? We're coming from you. So maybe you do know a little something. And then we have move your body. Dance, breathe, flow. I feel like we're going to get into dancing, breath work. Again, the flow is divine feminine. You see her? Is only a woman there. I mean, there's no one else here but her. And that's kind of like the energy of Mother Gaia. Like, there's no one else left but me at the end of the day. She don't need nobody. Gaia do her thing. Okay? Independently of anything else, yes, the sun exists, but the sun exists more so for us. You know, that's our blessing that we were given. So we're definitely, yeah, look at her. She's over there blessing the sun. I feel like men are going to be feeling more blessed by the woman in their lives as well, too. Embraced. We're going to feel more joy when we're going towards challenges as well, knowing that we can transmute just by flowing with the energy. We're going to be flowing with the cycles and tides of lives. Yeah, and then we have animal spirit guides, just like I said, like, hello. My spirit guides was like, swoop, okay? Then we have healing and past pets. So even our past were pets, okay? If little Fifi Fifo Fo Hum Fum is on your mind, because, you know, I got some Passover pets too. I'm not trying to be too funny. But if they're on your mind, they say hello. They send your comfort and love from the other side. Let's see. Are there any other messages? Wow. Look. Laugh. Have fun. Smile. Positive energy. Joyfulness. Okay? Because that's what you're supposed to be. Okay? Even amidst the chaos, finding tranquility, finding a way to express that energy. Yeah. And still be open. And still be lit. Okay, are there any other messages for us as a collective for the spring equinox? Or, woo! Okay. We have honored the deities around you. That's why I was like, y'all definitely going to be connecting with your spirit guides, your spirit team, your ancestors, your deities more. Hello, what does that say at the bottom? Prayers? Offerings? Help? They're sending you help. They're sending in help. So we're getting the help, the assistance from our guides. Look, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. All right, let me chill. We're getting the help that we need from our guides, our ancestors. They're also giving us divine wisdom, sacred knowledge. Like if you see, she's like, here, you get it. And you know why? Because the more knowledge that you have, the wisdom you have, it's not that you become a know-it-all, but you now know how, if you come into contact with these things that you do know, you know how to transmute the energy. You know how to flow and work with it. That's what that flow card is about. And then we have this, like, you see her hands are out in this card. Gifts. That's why I'm like, we're starting off this season, this equinox, this Astro New Year, very bountiful, very adorned, very blessed, very, very appreciated, very grateful. And I feel like it takes a lot to be in that energy, a lot more than people recognize. Because if you don't know how to be grateful and how to still see the blessings and abundance surrounding you, it may not look like much to you. Like it may just look like candles, some flowers, and some food there. But that's everything you got at the end of the day. Do you see? At the end of the day, that's all you got is your spirit. We're connecting and realizing at the end of the day with Pluto and Pisces in this Astro New Year, because that's the real significance with it being a generational ruler. We're seeing at the end of the day, it's really about our spirit, remembering our true authentic self, spirit in a body, not the other way around. We're connecting with our cultures. A lot of people are disconnected from their cultures because of migration, because of politics, because of all kinds of things. But we are this year saying, no, this is my tradition. This is where I come from. This is my personal power. This is because I know who I am. Shamelessly, too. Because you could look like a fucking narwhal to someone. And really, You're just standing in your beliefs. You're just showcasing how resilient you are when you have those challenges, that you're embracing them, that you're flowing with them, that there's still joy in your life, no matter the amount of challenges that you face, the fear that comes with it, that you could stare it dead in their fucking eyes and still have your moral intact. And still be able to be beautiful, even if it's in a non-traditional way as well too, with that Scorpio kind of mystical, ethereal, where the hell did you come from? Somewhere unknown. All this energy, all this power, all this beauty, all this realness, all this strength. I feel like we're also using our psychic strength. Bears are very intuitive. They're like, because I'm being pointed, they're showing me my animal oracle, and the bear is the conduit. We are allowing ourselves to be conduits for spirit, letting the spirit move through us. Letting our intuitive wisdom and using introspection, hindsight as well, to let us see 360 is what I'm seeing. Like, you know how an owl like goes round and round? To let us see 360 so we can see all sides, all perspectives, but also all pathways and opportunities to conquer, to transmute, to elevate, to persist, and to enjoy. The fuck? What? Yeah. And then we have back to basics at the bottom of the deck. So there could be some reduction in resources, but it doesn't mean that the blessings are going to be reduced. What I'm seeing more so is, like, I'm hearing the word forage. So we're actually foraging. That's also, like, some people could think it's like scavenging, but foraging is something totally different. That's also the seagull energy that I was seeing. Foraging, going after and picking through only what is valuable, only taking what you need. We're enhancing our gifts, our tools this year. We're showing up as our naked, true, authentic self. A lot of people are actually releasing a lot of bias from their perspectives with that Pluto and Pisces. And I'm only saying this because I'm being like shown this neutral, like the neutrality, how everything is almost looking the same. You know how Pisces is that energy of distortion. And if you are in an energy of distortion, everything could look the same. Everything could seem like it's all the same thing. But it's really because everything has a neutral energy. And then Spirit is saying, what is the energy you're putting into it with this archery here? You know, the energy, the effort, the intention that we put into it, towards it. I'm hearing Sagittarius as well. So that could be significant this year. Sag, this could be your year. This could be it. Yep. Bro, look what's at the bottom. Be thankful. Be grateful. Appreciate harmony. That's what we're getting into this year, because you deserve it. And then we have whole self-health. That's why I said we're not just seeing that it's our body and then spirit. You silly ass fool. You funny. You funny. The reason why it all seems the same is because the energy doesn't die. So where's the energy going? It's being reborn, rebirthed, transmuted. All of these energies that surround us, that are within us. And we're taking this into account regarding our health as well, too. Like, oh, I'm not going to ingest that. I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to be around that. Because it's detrimental to me. I can't. Sorry. We're being more balanced. We're having holistic healing. And this, again, going back to the food, because this was opposite from each other. I don't feel like we're going to be like, oh, we don't have this. But it's definitely this feeling of rationing, scavenging, or foraging. Because now we're like, oh, it's not that there's not enough, but we take what we're supposed to, and then we can leave the rest. Do you think this man here really eating all that food, even though it's right there? Do you really think he's doing that? Do you really think he's trying to upsell and upprice all of these things just because he has all of them? This man here in his regular garbs, his drobes, it doesn't mean that he's like downselling his price, because those crops look very good to me. And this is what it's like. It's like knowing your worth and being able to show up authentically in that. Letting it speak for itself. The unheard energy of yourself, of your places, your things, your possessions. It's subtle energies and nuances. Okay. So what are some events that we could be experiencing as a collective with this spring equinox and new astro year? So we have it on track. Spirit is like, hop on the train. So we are getting in alignment. We're staying in our path. We're staying in our lane too. You know, one thing about trains, they got to stay in their own lane. Otherwise, it's going to be a big shit show. And then we have expansion, bird's nest coming through. This is, again, new life, new homes, transformation, growth, new blessings, new miracles, mystic energy coming through. Wow. Okay. What are some events we could be experiencing as a collective this spring equinox and Astro New Year? What are some things we could be experiencing as a collective? Ooh, okay. Wow. Ooh, ooh, oh. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Big dog, hey, 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 hey. You know why? You know why he's a big dog? Not because he's got it all figured out with all these plans and everything in the background. Because he's already done all the thinking, all the planning, all the introspection, all the focusing with all that writing. To see every side, every energy, every perspective in any situation, which is why no matter what, the ability to transmute, transform, change whatever situation the people in this King of Scrolls energy, this Astro New Year are in, that they're going to have the green light. Oh, you challenged? Don't worry. Just do this one thing. Psh, you're good. Oh, not working out the way that you expected? Here, make this slight change. Psh, you're good. You're still in alignment. You're good. Is all I hear. You're good. You're good to go. You're good. It's almost like Hold on, my son's crying. Let me get him. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. All right, I gotta hurry up because you know my baby boy is over there crying. But yeah, wow, look at that. Just like I said, I feel like any challenge, anything we're going through is only really to elevate us at the end of the day. But it is going to take some balancing of that mind, body, and soul. So again, going to introspection, hermit mode when necessary. If you see there's no one there, she's only there with like her angels, her spirit guides, with that ancient Egyptian energy coming through again. Someone got them Egyptian ties. Yeah. And then look, that's why I was like, it's not that you know everything. It's just, even when you feel like you don't know something, you could look back to something of the past or a situation you've been in, and it gives you a perspective, the wisdom, the knowledge to be like, oh, I know what to do now. I got clarity with that sun there. I can still enjoy life. I can still be good. Ain't no problem. Because we got the King of Keys in the back. Back. Over here on the other side of the deck. With your castle, your blessings. Being grounded with all that red. Having divine wisdom, the purple, the crown. That's connection with our higher self. Yes. Going in between, balancing the physical and the metaphysical. Let's see. Spirit, can you clarify this King of Scrolls for us as a collective regarding the astronomical new year? Look, the ascent, the elevation, the uplifting. Yo, uplifting, because we're going in the air. We're going up. And even though when things are up in the air, it could look scary. But look at what you can see from up here. You can see everything. I love it. Up here? Yeah. Clarify this King of Scrolls for us as a collective regarding the spring renewal. Wow, look at that. On track. Boom, 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 boom. 2 green cards, and green means go for me. Our heart is open to the new experiences, the new horizon. We could be traveling, whether this is for business, pleasure. We could travel even for spiritual needs, things like that. But Spirit is saying time is on your side. When you're in alignment, it is in your favor. Wow. Commitments. Those contracts. Paperwork. Everything you've been looking for. You getting it, baby. You're going to get it because you deserve it. This is everything. You know how they say as above, so below? This is us recognizing the spiritual power being manifested physically, that transcendence of it coming through physically now that we're here. Look, bro, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I said time is on your side. The sands of time right behind there. Time's on your side no matter what. Stay grounded, stay balanced. Okay? Look, balancing those two worlds, just like I said, the physical and metaphysical. But you can do it. Just because someone is spiritual, that doesn't mean that they're not here in this world. But just because you're here in this world doesn't mean that you're only of this world. Remember, it's a spirit in the body, not the other way around. Okay? So let's just get some messages before I go, because y'all heard my son's about to get crazy. So we have ground ourselves. Again, like I said, for your peace of mind. This is general spiritual hygiene from what I've learned. Yes, to release any self-sabotage. Because sometimes we block our own blessings. Sometimes our patterns, our routines could block us because the limit we have on ourselves is limiting our new opportunities or new beginnings. Okay? So what are some last messages from our spirit guides as a collective? Take a moment and think. Okay, so when you're in that introspection and things like that, you're going to be not only transmuting, but transforming your perspective, transforming the way you perceive the situations you're in, like having a way out as well. Your freedom, not allowing situations to restrict you. Having more faith in the unseen. If you can see, this lady's eyes are closed. She's not looking around. She's looking within. Like I said, that introspective kind of, I can just do this by myself. And then we have stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And I believe that's what I was saying in this card here when I was talking about the men. When I was saying you're going to be taking a moment to stop before you actually act. You know, you'll be, what I'm hearing is like someone counting down and them just being like, okay, what's the best way I could go about this? It doesn't mean that you won't get fucking buck, all right? Because that's what people don't understand. But it means before you do something that is unwise, that will jeopardize your character, that will sabotage your blessings, that you think, I should probably not do that. That's not a good idea. It's not. If you know it's not, don't do it. All right? Because as above, so below. When you do shit and you know morally you're not supposed to, you're going to see why you shouldn't. As above, so below. For real. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have you are not alone. Because like I said, our spirit guys, our spirit team, they're coming through for us. When we're in prayer, when we're lighting candles in their memory, when we're doing our candle experiments, things of that nature. It says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness, the loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much we love you or how much love we are sending you. That's why I'm like, they over here like, we got blessings. Don't block them. Don't block them because you're only seeing one part of the situation and you're not allowing your guides to put this love into your heart. So they said, we are your family, friends, and guides. You are never alone. We walk right beside you. So we're really going to see how our dead, our spirit guides, how supportive they are of us, especially for these feminine of that Pluto generation. And when I say Pluto generation, I mean that Pluto in Pisces, but also Pluto in Scorpio. Because the Pluto in Scorpio is also deeply connected to Pluto in general. It's literally Pluto in its highest aspect in its own sign, Scorpio. And Scorpio could be a sign of self-sabotage, but with this energy of Pluto and Pisces, we are transcending and transmuting all of those energies, those patterns as well, because Pisces also has to deal with the legacy and things established in the long run. This could even be in our matriarch side. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure the energy don't get stinking here. But yeah, so I hope that was helpful. You can always book a personal reading with me at my website, Not by Sade. It's in my bio. If you want, you can also book a healing session. I am a Reiki practitioner. I hope to see you soon. Bye.